Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade? Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today's video is another episode of hashtag Friday Sews. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And if you're already a friend of mine, welcome back. It is Friday, everyone. Finally, Friday. It's a beautiful Friday morning here in Southern Indiana. I already have been up and at it this morning, getting stuff done in the house. I've got the windows open, letting in the spring weather and sunshine, and I'm excited to chat with you all today for a Friday Sews. So gonna be kind of short and sweet. I'm gonna pack it all in here, hopefully without too many necessary edits this morning, so I can get this video out to you for a Friday Sews, because it's gonna be a busy weekend. Happy Easter weekend to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, fun-filled, family-filled weekend. If you celebrate those Easter holidays, it's gonna be a busy one for us. My days are packed, but it's gonna be good. So for this Friday Sews, wanted to chat with you about my Easter makes, what I've been working on here in the sewing room. I would also love to connect with you and catch up on your sewing week. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what projects you've been working on, what's on your sewing table. I love chatting with you all down below in the comment section. Let's jump right in to that Easter sewing. I have been doing quite a bit of sewing up here in the sewing room. I wanted to use fabrics from my stash for Addie's Easter outfit. Had a vision in mind. I wanted to go a little more basic, but use a lot of ruffles this year. I wanted a layered ruffled dress, so I went with the Little Lizard King Quincy dress. This is a new to me pattern. I had to purchase it. I did not have this one in my stash, but I went ahead and purchased the pattern. It is a wrap dress. The entire dress is a wrap dress. And let me just tell you that this pattern, it's been a doozy. It's been new experiences for me. It has stretched me. I have had to look up tutorials. I've had to look up techniques. It's been a little bit out of my comfort zone for sure, and I'm down to the wire. The dress is not finished as of this Friday morning, so hopefully I can finish it today. It's mostly done. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek here in just a second, but next Friday, I'll do the reveal and I'll show you pictures of Addie June in her Easter outfit. It's very important to me to make these handmade Easter garments. I love seeing her in little outfits that I've put together, and I've done that for 3 years. I'm looking over at my bonnets on my shelf. I keep her bonnets up on my shelf to remind me of her Easter outfits. So this is year 4 of having a handmade Easter outfit, and it's just important to me. So I had a vision, wanted this Quincy pattern, and I wanted to use fabrics from my stash. Here's the fabrics that I pulled out. I had some beautiful premium cotton from Fabric Mart, I believe. I had like 2.5 yards of this beautiful cotton, kind of a sagey background with this floral. It's all gone. This is what I have left. Hopefully I have enough to get her bonnet out of it. So this is what I'm using for her main fabric. And then this was in my stash as well. Look at this beautiful gingham. If this looks familiar to you, if you've followed my channel for a while, I did use this fabric for an apron for Thanksgiving, a couple Thanksgivings ago. Kind of kicking myself for that right now because I've ran out of fabric on this one. I have enough to use for the bonnet, I believe, but I did not have enough for the extra ruffle that I wanted. That's okay. Pivot, pivot the vision and just move on using what I have. So these are my fabrics, main fabrics for Addie's Easter dress this year. And it really is gearing up to be one of the most beautiful Easter outfits that I've made her yet. So I do want to give just a small plug for the Little Lizard King tutorials. If you love Little Lizard King patterns, like I do. I turn to them every Easter. I think every single Easter dress I've made for Addie thus far has come from Little Lizard King. There are tutorials, there are sew-alongs that they do on a separate Facebook page, and I'll try to link that down below for you guys that you can go to reference just sections of it. You can watch the whole thing. Obviously, you can follow the video sew-alongs for the whole construction of the garment. But if you're just confused about a little portion, there's still such great references to see someone do it and explain what they're doing. So definitely want to make you aware of those videos, sew-alongs. Videos to me are so helpful, and I'll link that down below for you. Little Lizard King also has a Facebook page of their own where you can see beautiful garments that people show off, so I'll try to link that as well. Let's do a sneak peek, a little sneak peek. I'm not going to show you it very long, but let's look at Addie's dress so far. So you have a wrap style dress, and it's not done. I just got it pinned together here because I got to put snaps in it. We're going to have a sash here, a bow here in the front. It is in the front. And then we have two tiers. We have two tiers, lots of ruffles. And I'll talk about the technique that I used to gather these. It was kind of a neat one that I learned out of that sew-along, so it worked out really well. So that's our dress for this Easter. Hoping to do a bonnet as well. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have time to kick out the Little Lizard King Clover bonnet. I thought that it would be too small for her, but I had her try on the size 4 from last year, the largest size that they make, and it still fits her. So we're gonna try for one more year of a bonnet for Addie June, and that is Easter 2025. Had plans to do something for myself, but alas, life got in the way. And I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. Other sewing that I have done, I cut out Addie's Ellie & Mac Rachel skirt. That is a free pattern from Ellie & Mac. Wanted to do it during Sew Frugal, didn't get it done. So I had some stretch denim in my stash. I had bought this as a remnant from Joann's, and I used stretch denim to cut out that little Rachel skirt from Ellie & Mac for Addie. So I'm excited to get that one sewn up as well. Should be a pretty easy project. And then one more thing has come across my sewing table. Now this is one of the very first Ellie & Mac Grow With Me PJs that I ever made for Addie. Has these really cute little foxes. And do you see any issues? Do we have any issues? So here's the top. The top is fine. We've got a little bit of the hem coming out from use, but the top is wearable. However, she has wore the knees out of these little PJs, and really the length is not working for her anymore. I mean, they're way too short for her now as she's grown so much taller. So what do I do with these? The waistband is fine. You know, this portion is fine. The knees are just really worn. So what I'm gonna do is chop these off. I'm gonna make some more summer length, warmer weather length PJs for her, and I'm gonna extend the use of these little pants a little bit longer. So I just wanted to share an upcycle really with you. If you have something that's not working for your kiddo anymore, maybe see if you can upcycle it, turning it into something that will work for them. So the waist still fits her good. It's just these big holes that we want to get rid of. So I'm gonna chop those off and make some little summer PJ pants with those. And that's the sewing that I'm working on right now. I do have some plans. I'm excited to get back up into the sewing room for some warm weather sewing for myself and for Addie. I've been looking at my closet, thinking about what I would like to have, and I've got some inspiration going. So I'll be excited to share that with you all. Now let's talk about life. In Tuesday's video, I alluded to the flooding of 2025 that happened to us. By the way, if you did not catch Tuesday's video, I'll link it down below for you. I had an impromptu trip to Joann's over the weekend, and I spent some money and got some goodies. So if you'd like to see what I got, you can can go to that video there down below. In reference to the flooding, we had a ton of rain about a week and a half ago, and it just came so quickly that there was flash flooding and extended flooding for a lot of the Midwest, and especially us here in southern Indiana. In the town that I live in, there was a lot of flooding. We do live near a river. Our farmland here is kind of down from a river, and the river just backs up everything. So it was into our, farmland. It was in my yard. I'll put some pictures in at the end. We have two cattle ponds in our pasture where our cows are. Those were overflowing, and they overflowed into our yard. And unbeknownst to us, while it was raining and flooding, our basement was flooding as well. So in our brand new home, our basement was being flooded from our cattle ponds backing up into our basement. What a mess. If you have ever dealt with any kind of flooding or water damage in your home, you know what a mess it is. We do have an unfinished basement. It's not finished yet. There wasn't any carpet or anything down there. However, all of our moving things that I haven't got put away yet, or I don't have a place for them, they were just everywhere in our basement. There was so many packing boxes, cardboard packing boxes, all over our basement, and every one of them was sitting in about 3 inches of water. So it was a massive amount of water that we had to get out of there. We pumped out of our basement, and then every box had to be, went through, everything had to come out of it. Clothes had to be washed. There were winter clothes down there, summer clothes, baby clothes of Addie's that she doesn't wear anymore. So we did so many loads of laundry. My family came and helped. Josh's family helped us, and we made it through it. But my goodness, it was a lot to deal with. So that's what kind of derailed some of my Easter plans there. I just went a week with, no sewing or no videoing. Sorry to just disappear, but our new house was flooded. So it's all back to normal now. We've got it all cleaned up and we've got it organized, and we really are thankful that it's not as much damage as it was. My husband estimated there was about 5,000 gallons of water that we pumped out of there or shop vacked up and just cleaned up. It was just a lot of work. I'm so glad that is over, and I never want that to happen again. So the hubby is looking into ways to keep that from happening again. Don't want to have to go through that. So that was my flooding experience of the last couple weeks, and we're looking forward to a wonderful, joyous Easter weekend. Like I said, I hope you have a wonderful time celebrating with your family if you do celebrate. If you don't celebrate, maybe pause and just know that God sent his son to die for you. You are important. You are loved just how you are. God cares about you enough that he sent his only son to die for you. I just want you to know that you are important and that you are loved. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this hashtag Friday. So sorry to just come chat quickly and leave, but I've got a busy weekend. I will show you more pictures and video of Addie in her Easter outfit next week. So I'll look forward to chatting with you then. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're working on. I would love to chat with you. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.